cause of what sparked a two-alarm fire in Buffalo Thursday morning still being investigated. The people who lived in the Walter Street home, they survived, but they lost everything. Our Patrick Ryan brings us one family member's story.
The smell of smoke is still in the air here on Walter Street. The home Sarah Mays, her sister, grandmother, and two dogs once lived in, now reduced to a pile of charred debris.
By the grace of God, we're all here and we're alive and we're safe. That's all I can think about. Material possessions, they can be replaced, but not people's lives.
It's been one day since Buffalo's bravest battled these ferocious early morning flames. The two-alarm fire tearing through the 2.5-story home. And just the day prior, Mays tells us she and her aunt had cooked dinner for the crew at her uncle's firehouse.
They're renovating their firehouse, and they were painting, and we thought, you know, we're gonna cook these hard-working boys a good dinner. And we sat down and we turned some music on, and we sang and we danced in the kitchen while they painted, and they set the table, and we plated everything, and we ate as a family, and we talked about our lives and, you know, different things and how we connect in different ways.
Mays tells us members of that same firehouse later responded to the blaze at her home. She tells us she woke up to a big bang. Thinking that her grandmother had fallen, Mays went to check on her.
And I go out and I check on her, and it wasn't her. So I think, let me just check the front door, the hallway, and that's when I seen the fire. And by then it was everywhere.
After trying to extinguish a smaller fire in the front hallway herself, May says she realized it wasn't going to be enough.
I just immediately reacted. I'm like, we have to get everybody out of here. I grabbed my grandmother and I rushed her to the back door, and we got her to safety. We had to drag these guys out in smoke-filled room, got them to safety, and then I could hear my sister upstairs. She was screaming, and I couldn't get to her. So I just told her to jump out the window, and she heard me. And she took the AC unit out of the window, and she jumped out the window.
Mays tells us her sister is at ECMC with minor burns to her face and fingertips. She says the community support has been overwhelming and that she's thankful. A GoFundMe already raising almost $1,200.
We're here, we're alive, and I'm thankful for that beyond measure.
And for more information on that GoFundMe, you can head to WIVB.com and click the Founded on 4 tab. Reporting in Buffalo, Patrick Ryan, News 4.